Hi everyone, I have an interesting recipe for you today. It is barbecue jackfruit sandwiches. How many of you have had jackfruit? Not me, so I'm excited about this. What all goes into the barbecue jackfruit sandwiches? 2 cans, 20 ounce each, young green jackfruit in brine or water, drained and rinsed. 1 tablespoon olive oil, 1 onion finely chopped, 2 cloves garlic minced. I'll be using the already minced stuff. 1 teaspoon smoked paprika, 1/2 teaspoon of ground cumin, 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder. I'll be using my homemade chili powder. I'll leave that video link down below. Salt and pepper to taste. 1 cup barbecue sauce. Any kind is fine, but I like Sweet Baby Ray's. 1 tablespoon apple cider vinegar, and 1 tablespoon brown sugar. That's for the sandwich. For the coleslaw, 2 cups of cabbage, 1 carrot grated. I'm just going to be using the little shredded stuff. 1/4 cup of mayonnaise, 1 tablespoon apple cider vinegar, 1 teaspoon sugar, and salt and pepper to taste. Then you'll also need 4 hamburger buns, and I'll be using the brioche buns, and pickles, which is optional, and I'll be using the homemade pickles that I made. I'll leave the video link in the description box down below. So let's begin. So I'm going to make the coleslaw first. What I need to do is add the 2 cups of the coleslaw in a medium bowl. Then add your 1 carrot. I don't know how much 1 carrot is, so I'm just going to put some in until I think it's 1 carrot's worth. I don't want to overpower just the carrots. I think that's going to be good. And then set that aside. In a small bowl, whisk together the 1/4 cup of mayonnaise. Now my way of making coleslaw is by the already shredded coleslaw mix and the already coleslaw dressing and mix them together. This is actually going to be homemade. Then the 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar and the 1 teaspoon of sugar and salt and pepper to taste. I am not much of a salt person, but I do like pepper. And then mix that until it's thoroughly combined. So then take your cabbage and your carrots and pour your coleslaw dressing on top. And then just mix that up until it is thoroughly mixed in with the dressing. I'm going to put it in a bowl that has a lid. And this doesn't make much because it's not made for a side, it's made to be on top of the sandwich. Now we'll put the lid on it. So we'll put it in the refrigerator, let it chill until we're ready to serve. The flavors will mix together and taste awesome. So take your jackfruit and rinse and drain it. Remove the seeds and then the hard core if there is one. All right, so I found an easier way. This is a hard part. I cut off the top part, and then you can just pull these off like this, and then it's shredded. Take a large skillet, and over medium heat, take your 1 tablespoon of olive oil and heat that up. Take your finely chopped onion and saute that until softened, 3 to 4 minutes. Then add your 2 cloves of minced garlic and cook that for 1 minute. Then add your rinsed and drained and shredded jackfruit, which was 2 20-ounce cans, teaspoon of smoked paprika, 1/2 teaspoon of ground cumin, your 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder, salt and pepper to taste, and cook that for about 5 minutes until the jackfruit is all covered in the spices. All right, so it looks pretty well covered. We will dump in the 1 cup of barbecue sauce, the 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, and the 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. Stir that up. Reduce the heat to low. Stirring occasionally, simmer it for 20 minutes until the jackfruit is tender and the sauce is thickened. So after the 20 minutes, take your barbecue jackfruit, put it on your bun. Doesn't that look like pulled pork? So we'll put a little bit of coleslaw. I'm just going to put the pickles just beside it. He can put it on if he wants to. So then we'll put the top on the burger. So here's the barbecue jackfruit sandwich. Rounding out the meal is air fryer corn on the cob and homemade microwave pickles. So let's see what Dave thinks.
I'm assuming it's the...
Yep.
I don't recognize anything yet. It's pretty good.
Any clue what it is?
Barbecued something.
Well, you got that part right.
I see some cabbage.
That's coleslaw. That's homemade coleslaw.
Okay. That's where the crunch is coming from.
The sandwich is barbecued jackfruit sandwich.
I don't even know what a jackfruit is. Isn't that something?
Me either.
Well, I see some little fiber pieces in there. It looked like some kind of pulled pork looking.
It's supposed to resemble pulled pork, and I don't know if it's supposed to taste like pulled pork or not, but I think it is. I think it's a...
Well, I mean, it's obviously barbecue flavored. The coleslaw gives it a nice crunch. So I'm assuming, what'd you call it, jackfruit?
Jackfruit, yeah.
I'm assuming it's non-poisonous.
Well, I don't know. I didn't read that
So,
part,
well, there's a little piece of it. It kind of looks like pulled pork, kind of, sort of.
right. It's shredded, so. And then if you wanted to, you could put pickles on top of it too. That was optional. I just set them off
Okay.
to the side because I didn't know if he'd want it on top or not.
Okay. Well, I have to say, I guess this would qualify as a fruity burger. Veggie fruity, I don't know. Whatever. It tastes good. So I'm assuming it's healthy for you. So I would call this one a win.
Recipe deals for easy meals. Please like, subscribe, and share. This is Cooking with Sherry. Until we meet again.